Welcome to WNBA basketball on 2K Sports. And tonight we'll see the Dallas Wings as they go up against the Chicago Sky. With Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're thrilled to have you with us. Well, guys, now with the new season underway, what kind of storylines have stood out to you so far?
Well, I've had my eye on which players have taken the next step. It's always intriguing to see who's going to be the future stars of this league.
And Brian, for me, kind of similar, except I'm kind of looking at the teams, right, as opposed to the players. I want to see which organizations have really stepped up, gotten off to hot starts, and who can sustain that for the entire season. Because you have to remember, it is a long season.
Outside, Hines Allen. Pass to Miller. Becker's outside. Out to Miller. Shot clock at 5. Shot from the wing. Misses off the left iron. Here's Chicago now. And here's Ariel Atkins outside. Vandersloot right side. Cardoso. Here's Banham. Here's Reese. No luck. They battled on the glass, but just couldn't knock it down.
Another miss. 1 for 4 here early.
Three-pointer Beckers. And it's Angel Reese with the rebound. First quarter play with about a minute and a half gone by. Pick by Reese. Inside. And so she draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Maisha Hines Allen.
Well, you allow someone to get to the rim like that, and really that's your only option.
Yeah, free throws are always better than a layup. I would agree with that.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. Since the Wings moved to Dallas in 2016, it's been tough times for the franchise.
Yeah, first 9 years in Dallas, 1 winning year, 1 playoff series won. The good news for Dallas, I think winning the lottery in 2025 might change their fortunes.
And so she hits both. Pass to Beckers. And another miss by Dallas. On offense, here the Sky. Now Vandersloot. Outside Reese. And here's Ariel Atkins outside. Nope, not that time. 0 for 2 from the field. Reese defending. And here's Beckers. Here's Hines Allen. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
4 straight misses to start the game. Not looking good for them.
Pass to Cardoso. Now Atkins. From past the arc. The shot is good. Camila Cardoso making the play.
With an unwavering work ethic, Atkins has just about mastered the 3-ball.
Beckers outside. The 3-ball. The Wings with another miss.
Still can't get anything to fall after 5 chances.
Pass to Banham. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Vandersloot. It's stolen by Beckers. Covered by Cardoso. The rebound by the Sky. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first. Pass to Atkins. Now it's Reese. It's hauled in by Beckers.
Yeah, remember that. I mean, that's not an opportunity. She fails to convert very often. Terrific job to convert the putback. She stayed with that play from start to finish, and that's something we say about her a lot.
And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
Yeah, she's been off her game this quarter. Just hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go down.
Cardoso. While her teammate Angel Reese got all the headlines, did you guys watch Camila Cardoso? She had a stellar rookie year.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I watched her. She was awesome. You know, remember, she didn't make her debut until June due to injury, but she ends up averaging 10 and 8 as a rookie. Rim protection as well. What a future she has.
The first one falls. So she hits one of two from the stripe. Out of bounds, it'll go to the wings.
The ball goes to Dallas.
They're really on back foot at this point.
Yeah, at both ends of the floor. Things are just not going their way.
Pass to Beckers. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and she'll shoot one more at the line.
The line for the wings.
We've all known the name Paige Beckers well before the 2025 draft, and she's used to the spotlight.
No doubt. I mean, she's been a name in basketball for a long time. She was the #1 recruit out of high school, then in college. As a freshman, the National Player of the Year. Obviously, huge expectations for her here in the W, but Paige Beckers is used to that.
Oh, this franchise is absolutely thrilled to have Paige Beckers. But talk about what makes her such a great young player.
Well, Paige is a bucket, right? Highly skilled, and you expect that she'll run the offense and be the focal point. Plus, she's got sneaky length at 6 feet.
Dallas with the ball, trailing by 10. Pass to Hines Allen. Screen by Hines Allen.
And here's Beckers.
Off target with the three.
I'm sorry to say it, guys, but she's given them little to nothing at the offensive end.
Vandersloot outside. Here's Atkins. Pass to Cardoso. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 18 feet out. Phantom. And there's 2 points. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
They couldn't have dreamed of a much better start than they've had here tonight.
Yeah, they came in with a tremendous offensive game plan. It's worked perfectly, and what a lead they already have to show for it.
And you got to give credit to this coaching staff as well. They came into this game prepared perfectly.
She's going to play her way right onto the bench if she continues to shoot the ball like she has this quarter.
Back to Atkins. Reese to the paint. Out to Vandersloot. Pass to Banham. Now it's Reese. No good there.
If she can get to the rim, she'll usually turn it into points, but the defense stood tall there.
Beckers outside. Now Hines Allen. Fades. The shot is good off the backboard.
A high IQ player on offense, Hines Allen knows the value of the mid-range.
Vandersloot with it. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That get the ref's attention.
The idea of setting a screen on that play, it was the good idea, the right idea, but the execution was not.
Yeah, you really want to set a hard screen, but you also want to make sure it's a legal one.
And here's Beckers.
Pass to Harris. Screen by Hines Allen. Now here's Harris. Defended by Nurse. 6 on the shot clock. Allen with the steal. And here is Nurse. Makes it off the glass.
What a start they've gotten off to. A big lead for them, and we're still in the first quarter.
And it hasn't been just about their scoring, Tim. They're playing tremendous defense, too.
Well, Brian, you got to give it up for the coach as well. This game plan has been perfect.
Now here's Harris. Pass to Beckers. Five to shoot. Harris. She's covered by Allen. Lets it fly from 18. Rebound Chicago.
Well, she rushed that one. The D was out of position, but she couldn't make him pay.
Now Vandersloot. Reese on the left. Cardoso up top. No good on the triple. So it's Dallas now. The 12-point game. Stolen by Camila Cardoso. Nurse with it. Now guarded by Hines Allen. Down low. Reese. That's a bucket. Her third of the game. And she shot the ball 7 times.
They've come into this game with a very aggressive approach. Pounding the ball inside, and it's working.
Yeah, it sure is working, Tim. And they're finding the open lanes to the hoop and just owning this game early on.
What a start.
Now here's Hines Allen. Cardoso with the block. Here's Vandersloot. Pass to Allen. Outside Reese. Three-pointer. And no good.
If only she can improve on what's been a shaky day for her, they could really stretch this lead out, don't you think?
Here's Segrist. Got a piece of it. And that'll be Dallas's ball as it goes out of bounds. Wings able to keep the ball here. Now Harris. Quiet so far offensively, searching for her first points of the game. 2 on the clock. Terrific assist and a nice finish. Just a solid play all around.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Nurse, left side, from 18 feet away. They get it again. Out to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. And Berger pulls it down. Here's Segrist. An amazing shot to just barely beat the buzzer.
Blake, that is as big a shot as you're ever going to see.
You ever hit a shot that big, Tim? Look, she was calling for the ball and was just dying to take that shot.
The first quarter concludes and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Sky out in front, leading by 10. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. A lopsided first quarter in the books as we get ready to begin the second quarter. And when you consider how the Sky are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Simple. Defense, defense, defense so far. And they have really clamped up.
Say it one more time, Tim. Defense?
Defense.
Every shooter that challenges their defense has had a hand in their face.
Now here's Nurse. Yep, that one goes.
You see why Nurse operates way more than your average guard inside. It's not just her height, it's also the mentality.
Here's Berger. Segrist outside. She's now 2 for 3 with that miss.
Okay, this has just been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead going here. Doing the dirty work down low. I really love to see that.
It's been a collective effort. Everybody's boxing out, making sure they secure the glass.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Pass to Berger. Now James. Defended by Nurse. Now here's Harris. Looking for first basket still in this one. Segrist lays it up and banks it in.
2 gritty points from Segrist. Scoring, it's not always pretty.
Pass to Allen. Nurse. From the arc. In the hoop for her third make from the field. She's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Such a solid shooter. Nurse has a quick release. Makes her dangerous off the feed.
And the Wings call time here. Both teams will make substitutions. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Becker's outside. Six to shoot to the inside. Pass to Harris. Fires from deep. That's a miss. Her second after 2 shots.
Their rebounding has been off the chart today, guys, and that's the #1 reason why this game is out of hand right now.
Exactly. Their lead is not surprising, given their advantage on the glass.
Ariel Atkins on the wing. Here's the pick. And here's Bannon. No good with the triple. Onion Wade covering. Pass to Miller. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Pounding the paint, Diamond Miller.
And about 3 minutes played now in this second quarter. Vandersloot outside. To the middle. Here's Onion Wade. Sinks that one from the post.
Oh, man. She is so good at making those lead passes.
Harris with it. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Pass to Segrist. Now here's Beckers. Defended by Atkins. Clock at 6. Onion Wade grabs the board. On offense, here the Sky. Over to the wing. Vandersloot outside. Pass to Onion Wade. Maddie Segrist with the block.
Staying connected. Maddie Segrist returned to sender.
Three-pointer Beckers. Atkins grabs the board.
Some of the shots she's taken today have been absolute head scratchers. She's out there playing like it's a game of horse, and it's not.
Here's Banham. Outside Atkins. The three-pointer off the mark. And it's the Wings ball. Down by 12.
In each of her first 5 years in the league, Ariel Atkins was voted all defense.
Yeah, she made the U.S. gold medal winning team for the Tokyo Games on the strength of her defense. Always in great condition. Atkins never runs out of energy chasing around those guards.
And so it's Chicago with it. Time called here. The Sky decide to talk it over.
A 2020 top 10 pick, Ty Harris broke out in 2024 in year 5 of her career.
Averaging a career best 10.5 points per game. You mentioned she was drafted in 2020, started her career in the Wubble. It's been a challenge for players like her who didn't have your average rookie year.
And the Wings making a change here. On defense, Dallas. 9-point game. Vandersloot outside. Banham. Pass to Atkins. Vandersloot outside. 5 on the clock. From outside the arc. Rebound, Dallas.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Now here's Vandersloot. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Outside Atkins. Over Miller, and that one's good. Atkins.
With the passion and commitment for the whole game and not just a part of it, Atkins has enhanced a complete skill set.
Now here's Miller. Pass to Beckers.
The three-pointer, no good. Here's Vandersloot. Banham.
Pick by Reese.
Wings foul. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Vandersloot outside. Shot clock at 6. Atkins. Goes back up.
And the bucket is good from Cardoso indeed.
Oh no, she may have gotten injured right there. She's in a lot of pain.
And she is not happy right now. You can tell she is really hurting.
That's a real shame. I mean, it's just hard to tell how serious it is right now, but I'm sure we'll have an update soon.
Number 20, Maddie Segrist.
Beckers outside.
From downtown, hits the three-point bomb.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's Vandersloot. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. From deep, Ariel Atkins sinks the triple.
She's picking up where she left off in the first quarter, from downtown at least.
Pass to Segrist.
Hines Allen.
Screen by Segrist. Beckers outside.
Just 5 to shoot. It's good.
and she's having a quarter, converting at a high percentage.
And here's Vandersloot. Pass to Cardoso. And here's Atkins. Here's Banham. Let's go with a three. They grab their own miss.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Atkins. Nailed from three-point land.
Wow. 4 here in the first half. They're going to need to do something else on defense.
Pass to Segrist. Hines Allen. Screen by Segrist. Now Beckers. For three. Kayla Cardoso gets the board.
Not her best performance scoring the ball thus far.
And here is Vandersloot. Guarded by Beckers. Vandersloot outside. Ariel Atkins on the wing. Beyond the arc. The second chance effort. And a basket by Cardoso.
She was the first one to react to that miss. I mean, that's just a hustle play on the putback.
Pass to Segrist. Outside, Hines Allen. Screen by Segrist. Now here's Beckers. Yes, and a nice assist from Maisha Hines Allen.
Things starting to click from three-point land. Nothing in the first quarter, but she's hit 3 triples in the second.
Here's Vandersloot. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Outside Atkins. Screen by Cardoso. Puts up a three. It's stolen by Segrist. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Beckers. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Her scoring this quarter has been off the charts, doing all she can to bring them back.
Now here's Atkins. Tight defense on her. Reese gets the bucket.
Good job to create the easy bucket.
Here's Beckers. Hines Allen from outside. And that concludes the first half. It's the Sky. They lead by 13. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Welcome back to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the final 2 quarters.
And really, just an incredible game from Beckers.
She put on a show from three-point range in the first half. We'll see if the halftime break had any cooling effect on her.
Well, we'll soon find out, because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding her the rock beyond the arc until she does cool off.
Here's the Wings with the ball. Trailing by 13. Segrist right side. Outside, Hines Allen. Shot clock at 5. And it's good. 2 points. Now Vandersloot. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Pass to Atkins. Screen by Cardoso. It's Ariel Atkins with the drive. And the basket by Cardoso.
She's their go-to scorer, and when she shoots the ball like she has today, that is what the scoreboard usually looks like.
And it's the Wings ball. It's a 13-point game. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Paige Beckers from outside. Chicago with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. Vandersloot outside. Banham. Pass to Cardoso. Out to Vandersloot. Fires the three. The offensive rebound. And the basket by Cardoso.
Their prowess inside has just been tremendous, guys. It's been no contest on the low block.
And really, Brian, until the defense puts up at least some resistance, they ought to just keep pounding them down low.
Screen by Segrist. 6 to shoot. Pass to Hines Allen. Here's Beckers. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Well, she's scoring most of their points, but she can't score them all. She needs some help if they're going to come back.
Now here's Vandersloot. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Beckers outside. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Segrist. Reese defending. Well-timed pass and goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
They're doing some work here in the second half. 3 for 4 from the floor.
Chicago with the ball. They lead by 11. Vandersloot outside. Ariel Atkins on the wing. Screen by Cardoso. Second chance shot, and it's good on the layup.
Pounding the offensive glass pays off for them once again.
And second chance points here, they've given them a tremendous boost.
Time called here. The Wings decide to talk it over.
Coach does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
Tries a three off the inbound. Banham with the rebound. Now here's Vandersloot. Guarded by Beckers. Vandersloot outside. Right wing. Segrist brings the double team. 4 on the shot clock. From deep, Ariel Atkins. They get the rebound. Here's Cardoso. Nice D from Maddie Segrist. Here's Dallas now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Three-pointer Beckers. Camila Cardoso gets the board. And confident play we're seeing out of them.
Yeah, the scoreboard tells the story.
Atkins. And it's off from three-point range. Beckers outside. to Hines Allen. Here's Segrist. Screen by Segrist. It's good from about 19 feet.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Atkins up top. Pass to Reese. Over Segrist. Nails the baby hook.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
Here's Hines Allen. Segrist. Clock at 6. Outside, Hines Allen. Shoots it up. The rebound by the Sky. Vandersloot with it. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Pass to Banham.
Cardoso.
And the 3 off target. It's Cardoso with the rebound.
Well, they call them layups for a reason. It's not easy to miss that close to the rim.
And here is Vandersloot. Pass to Atkins. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2.
Well, Ariel Atkins can do a lot for her team offensively, but she is also a very talented defender. She does a great job forcing turnovers and putting pressure on opposing shooters.
Time called here. The Sky decide to talk it over. The Wings making a switch here. And she makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Dallas with the ball. Down by 15. And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
Screen by Segrist. Down low. Banked in off the glass.
Well, when you look at Segrist and her height and strength, he can definitely have the advantage inside.
Pass to Reese. Atkins. To the inside.
Cardoso.
Can't connect from short range. And here's Harris. And the 3 ball is good.
Well, guards like Harris need to be able to stretch the floor. And there, she does.
Pass to Cardoso. Now here's Atkins, covered by Hines Allen. Back to Atkins. Just 5 on the clock. And the play stops. Whistle on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, I just think an illegal screen, it's one of the toughest calls for an official to make.
Yeah, you have to appreciate how difficult a job they have to do when it comes to making calls like that. It's not as easy as people might think.
And the refs in this league just do a great job.
Now here's Harris. Pass to Segrist. Screen by Hines Allen. Inside. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Well, just with fantastic touch around the rim. Hines Allen, you call her a finisher down low.
Chicago in the lead. Here's Banham. Left side Atkins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries it from 19. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Wings.
Wings ball.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's the Wings with the ball. 8-point game. Here's Berger. Pass to Segrist. Harris. 6 on the shot clock. Screen by Hines Allen. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Whatever intensity might have been lacking the first half, these teams are making up for it now.
Yeah, I'll say. I mean, things have really picked up.
Now Nurse. 7 points in the game. Allen, covered by Berger. Nurse outside. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Here's Berger. Chicago with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. And if they time it right, they can end this quarter with a little 2-for-1.
And that's how you really want to end a quarter.
On the wing, Rebecca Allen. Trying her luck from deep. Hines Allen pulls it in. Dallas trailing here. And here's James. Quiet so far offensively, searching for her first points of the game. On the wing, Rebecca Allen. Here's Kia Nurse from the arc. Drains the three-pointer.
Great communication between teammates there.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Sky out in front, leading by 8. And time for a short break. Stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. And it's the Sky ball. They're leading by 8. Now here's Allen, covered by Berger. Pass to Nurse. Now here's Vandersloot. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Beckers. Vandersloot's shot is off.
Nice play on D, got that hand in her face, and it prevented an easy look.
Exactly. She was alert and aware, and really just reacted quickly to that shot.
Here's Allen. Pass to Nurse. Launches a 3. A rebound by Beckers. 1 minute in now to the fourth quarter. To the paint. Segrist. That's no good. It's her second miss. She's made 4. Here's Nurse. Dallas with the rebound. Now here's Harris. Segrist. Onion Wade covering. To the inside. Ball stolen. Now here's Nurse. She's guarded closely. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Her first turnover of the game. Overall, she's been steady. You have to make sure your feet are set. But when you set those screens, they'll get you for it.
I thought maybe she was set. Now, I know that's a difficult call to make, but I think maybe they got that one wrong.
Now here's Berger. Harris shoots the three, cans it from downtown.
With the success they've been having from three-point range since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard looks a lot different soon.
You know, that's assuming they can continue their hot shooting. But if they do, and especially if they can get a few stops, you have to think they'll make a run.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Becker's with it. Pass to James. Now here's Harris. To tie it up. She can't get it to go. Vandersloot outside. Allen. Another shot. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot, and we'll go to the line.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Chicago, Angel Reese. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time.
Tim, can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? They've been perfect.
Brian, I almost can't believe this. As cool as can be. Great focus, great efficiency. That's how they've built this league.
The right way.
Courtney Vandersloot attacking. Guarded by Beckers. Basket counts.
Yeah, she should save the fadeaway move for when she actually needs it.
Pass to James. Down low. Here's Segrist. It's deflected. First outside. And here's Vandersloot. Here's Reese. Covered by Segrist. Reese gets the bucket.
Well-executed possession and a well-controlled shot.
Now here's Beckers. Vandersloot defending. Now Harris. To the middle. Segrist gets it to drop, and she's now shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. A nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
Chicago in the lead. Pass to Allen. Back to Vandersloot. Here's Reese. She gets it in there.
Well, her shooting has been outstanding. Definitely, one of the reasons why they're winning this game.
And here's Harris. Becker's outside. Here's James. Offline with the 3. Now here's Nurse. Stolen by Harris. Inside. Beckers. And she lays it straight in.
Well, she's been a bright spot in what has otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Vandersloot with it. Pass to Allen. Back to Vandersloot. To the middle. Outside Reese. Now Allen. Covered by Harris. Courtney Vandersloot for three. The rebound by Harris.
Well, they're winning despite her errant shooting.
They set a pick to the inside. The rebound by the Sky. At one point, they led by 16. Nurse outside. And she uses a glass on the layup.
Took advantage of some shoddy D there. They got to at least get a finger on her.
Now Beckers. Pass to James. Now here's Harris. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Angel Reese.
I think that one could have easily fallen for her.
The D may have done just enough there.
Here's Vandersloot. Here's Reese. The rebound by Harris. Dallas trailing here. Pass to James. And can't cash in from close range. And it's the Sky ball. Nurse up top. Covered by Harris. And here's Reese. Here's Harris. Left side Beckers. Down low. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Since halftime, she's finally coming around.
And here's Vandersloot. Pass to Allen. Nurse. Covered by Siegrist. Here's Allen. 5 to shoot. Here's Nurse. Nice D from Maddie Siegrist. Now here's Harris. Defense right on her. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Substitution on the court.
On offense, here the Sky. 7-point differential. Now a timeout called by Chicago.
Yeah, the coaches, seeing a lot of their shots miss the mark, and figured it'd be a good time to draw something up, maybe get an easy look.
Yeah, all my coaches always had one go-to play that you keep in your back pocket, and that's probably the one that the coach is drawing up here, trying to get their team an easy bucket out of this break.
On defense, Dallas. They trail by 7. On deep, Ariel Atkins. sinks the three-pointer.
With off-the-charts basketball IQ and energy, Atkins is a master at putting the ball in the basket.
Now here's Beckers. It's Cardoso with the rebound. Outside Atkins. Vandersloot outside. Atkins. Pass to Banham. 6 to shoot. And here's Atkins. Covered by Hines Allen. Offensive rebound. Cardoso. Looks good, is good. That's her 7th basket in 12 attempts.
Where was the box out? Some easy second chance points.
Those kinds of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Paige Beckers from outside.
Boy, I mean, I'd settle for having as many points in the game as she has rebounds.
Right now, we're really witnessing something special.
It's good.
Outstanding entry pass. You knew exactly where to go with that ball.
On for the first time ever, the league extended the schedule to 44 games. What do you guys think about that?
I mean, it's been a great idea. There's so much interest in the league. The fans, the broadcasters, everybody. We want more action. We want more games.
And factor in the expansion teams coming in recently. It felt like there needed to be a few more games on the slate.
Now here's Vandersloot. Pass to Atkins. The three-pointer off the mark. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
An excellent passing big. Hines Allen has great vision.
This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
All you have to do is work the clock, take care of the ball, and it's a wrap. Hit the showers.
Back to Atkins. The shot is good. Camila Cardoso making the play.
Superb assist. She was crafty, creative, and the ultimate teammate on that play.
Beckers outside. Outside, Hines Allen. Segrist. No problem for Chicago as they get the win. And some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
You got to defend your home floor. They really seem to revel in confidence. This is what they came out to do here.
And that's a wrap, everyone.